Sometimes it's good to just listen. There's many times we go off in life talking over people, but by simply just listening, this can help us learn a lot and it will further our life. So I wanted to state this message today, and it's very important and it's very true. I come to find out there's been points in my life that I've been trying to, or ignore people instead of just listening to them. There's really good benefits just from listening to others. So, what does that do for us? Number one, it helps us to become a better person. It brings us to a level of humility, and it also brings us to a level of compassion. So, with that said, I meet a lot of people on my job from different walks of life, and they have gone through a lot of things. They've been through a lot of storms, from drugs to alcohol to financial problems, divorce situations, losing their children, and also to a point of almost losing their life. And most of the time, I just like to sit down and listen to them. And some people come up to me angry, ready to lash out, very upset. They yell. But the Lord teaches me how to humble myself and just to listen to them, to be able to sit down and just listen to them. And just by doing that, it calms them down because it shows that I care. It shows that I'm being compassionate for them. It shows that I have an interest to hear their story. And for me, I'm the type of person that I really love to listen because, for one, it makes me learn a lot of things. It teaches me how to grow better. It teaches me also wisdom, and helps me gain more wisdom just by listening and hearing the experiences from other people. And it's such a great joy, and I really love just to listen to people because I really get a lot out of that. And that's the same thing that Jesus did when he was here on this earth. He sat down with people and he simply just listened to them. And through that listening, that was a miracle alone. And it really brought more people closer to Christ because it showed that he cared for them, that it showed that that he loved them, and we see it how we took time out just to sit down and listen to them. So let's take after our Father, Jesus Christ, and let's start listening for a change. In the book of James 1:19, I'm reading from the King James version. It says, "Wherefore, my beloved brethren, let every man be swift to hear, slow to speak, and slow to wrath." So let's look at those three things in this verse. Number one, notice it says, "Let every man be what? Be swift to hear." That means be quick to hear. Let's be ready to hear, especially another story that another person may have. Because just by them stating their story, they may be telling you what they're going through. They may be telling you that they're going through a rough marriage right now. They may be telling you that they have a habit of smoking cigarettes right now. They may be telling you that they have a habit of sexual sins and lust and fornication and all kind of evils and stuff like that. And this will give us an opportunity to, number one, listen to them. And at the same time, it will give us an opportunity to, number two, also witness to them and to be a light unto them. So just by listening, this is a powerful spiritual tool right here. All right. So moving along in the verse, it says, "Wherefore, my beloved brethren, let every man be swift to hear." Number two, it says, "Slow to speak." So again, let's put away our tongue for a change. Let's stop talking. Let's get rid of the pride and let's stop talking. And for once, let's just listen to people. Because just by listening, we will gain wisdom. We will gain something out of that. And we will become a better people just by listening to others. And number three, let's be slow to wrath. Let's be slow to anger. Because what does anger do? It brings forth strife. It brings forth, you know, loudness and distraction. And it causes us to miss the glory of God when we're being angry and we're sinning. But we do have a right to be angry, but we shouldn't sin while we be angry. There's a righteous anger and there's a evil anger. So we want to let go of the evil anger. And that's another message that I'll get into later. But the important message right now is just to simply listen to others. And I tell you one thing, when I listen to people every single day, it gives me a chance to hear their story. And just like I said, it brings, I can really feel the compassion of Jesus Christ when I hear someone telling me of what they're going through in their life, and all the hard times. And sometimes I feel the love of Christ just fill me up, and it causes me to want to really reach out to them and to, you know, comfort like Jesus does. And it's just a great joy just to be able to listen to others. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. And I pray that you guys will gain something out of this. So let's start listening for a change. And this will cause us to become a better people and to further our lives in our walks as well. So I go by the name of Brother Rob. You guys take care and be strong.